Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, Andre. You go do that. So, what you want to talk about? What you want to start off with?
The wife's benefit package.
The wife's benefit packages. Enlighten me, please. Please do.
Okay, I'm single right now.
Okay.
I want a wife. So I shouldn't be going out on all these dates, $60 meals, $80 meals, trips, shopping sprees.
But who really taking women on trips and shopping sprees? Multiple women like that, not the average man.
A lot of them do, but
Really?
you should be saving that stuff for your wife. Anytime you thinking about taking a woman on a trip, like y'all not, you want a wife, she want a husband, but that's not like really for y'all. I think that should be saved for that particular person.
So, if you're in a serious relationship, she's not your wife. You're not gonna take trips. You're not gonna go to the nice fancy restaurants and stuff.
I want to know.
Dating is different than relationships.
If we just having some fun, okay, cool. But like if we not finna, go that step further, we wasting our time. So if we having fun, yeah, that's cool. But if you got it on your mind the way you wanna, be married or you wanna be with somebody, I think.
Okay, this is how I see it. Okay, I found the questions. When it comes to trips, going to nice restaurants or whatever, that shouldn't just be solely for the wife. If you're in a serious relationship, it's a give and take. So if I want to go to Smith and Walensky, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not taking my man because he ain't my husband. That don't make sense. What the hell? Who is this person?
You wouldn't want to say that for your husband. Not to say it ain't nothing big. Smith and Walensky is not big or it's small. Maybe it is.
They're
big.
Expensive. But
okay, they're expensive. Wouldn't you want to say that for your husband?
No.
And then
I
what
like
if?
To eat.
And then what if okay, you've been doing this, and then you do get married, and you can't do it for your husband.
We'll have different experiences. But that I understand you just taking randoms on trips. You can what they call it, flued out. I'm a little lame to the terms. That's different.
You know what flued out means.
I'm just saying that's totally different. But when you are with someone exclusively, so what do you do in that relationship? What are y'all doing?
Exclusively?
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
What's exclusively?
Ninja, you and her only. It's just y'all two. And y'all building to probably progress to being engaged and her being your wife. So what are y'all doing?
Oh yeah, we having fun.
Doing what? Though?
Taking trips.
Okay.
Cause we comfortable with each other and we know what we finna do.
Okay. So you're basically saying if we're dating, no trips, none of the fancy shit.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like some real light trips. It ain't gonna be like, like nothing overseas. Overseas, that's for the wife. That's a wife package.
So domestic trips is not for the wife.
Nah, domestic trips.
Domestic trips are for have fun. But overseas,
we can go to Louisiana, go to the casino.
I knew you was gonna say
that's typical. But like overseas,
who the hell wants to go to the casino as a date?
That ain't good enough no more.
Honestly, that's not if a dude be like, "Hey, let's go to the casino." I'm not gonna consider that a date. You just want to go to the casino. That's not a fucking date.
That's crazy. Females used to be wild by that. Like
I am totally different than most women, and that you say let's go to the casino, I'm be like, why are we finna go blow off money when there's other things that can be done? But I'm not saying you have to spend a lot of money because there are a lot of things you can do. That doesn't cost a lot of money. You can go to museums, you can go to plays, you can go to concerts, picnics. Like, keep it simple. Some women Love that shit.
Men don't like that. They just do it because
Trying to get the draws.
yeah. I mean, you know.
But at least put forth some effort to do the things she like if that's what your goal is. But that's a damn shame. Oh my God.
You gotta get that part out the way.
What part?
You gotta, cause like you wanna know if like it's good. Okay, like shit, I'm finna like let's go. Cause like if it's good, you'll be like, let's go on dates, let's go out of town. Let's really get to know each other. But just to be like, I'm taking you here, taking you there, and then in my mind I'm not for sure.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be taking anyone out of town on trips if you're not for sure about that person. Not as far as wife, but genuine interest. Why are you spending your money like that?
Women have this thing now to where they don't like they not finna like give it up like out the gate like how it used to be like
well, how did it used to be?
Like first day, 1 day, 2 days. Like women make you wait.
That?
Women make you wait now.
Who used to do that?
And in the process of you
Who
waiting,
used to give it up on the first date?
A lot of women.
But a lot of women still do that though.
But what they doing now in the process of making you wait, they making you spin too. On these dates. And it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. But here's the thing. As the man, you should set the tone in regards to your budget, where you willing to go or whatever. You don't let the woman dictate how you spend your money. Now, if you start off, being flamboyant, that's how you have to continue. You can't start off something and then like slack. No, you can't do that. And that's where a lot of men fall short because they approach a woman from a materialistic standpoint. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. With no substance. But then get mad because that's what the woman is interested in. Because you coming to her, like that. Mm-hmm. But if you come to her genuinely, like, first learn the person that you are interested in. Like the things that she into, what she like or whatever, that's different. But if you come in her, hey, I'm driving this, I do this and that, all she gonna be thinking about is ching 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 ching, or how can I get in this man pockets? Just the same way like dudes lead with eating coochie. Oh my God, do you not understand how many dudes will approach, that's their pickup line, like, damn, well, how many coochies you be eating? Because I know you ain't just approach me that way. That's the same. So if you start off that way, then you have to continue it. So men set themselves up for failure in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So
what about when a man like a woman, then he reach out to her and she hit him with some shit like, well, let's go out on a date. Okay, cool, let's go out on a date. Where you want to go?
First of all, so y'all y'all not talking on the phone, y'all not getting to know each other or whatever, because you might talk to her on the phone and not through inbox and be like, this is a fucking dingbat. I don't, and be like, I don't want to deal with her. So why would you go on that's another thing. People be like, oh, on the first date, I asked all these questions. Why the fuck you ain't asking them questions before you go on the first date? And you can weed that shit out before you even spend your money.
Men don't be full of questions. We'll go out on a date, but like just at the end of the day, men want to smash. We don't really care about the date. Men want to smash. I don't, a woman, I mean, you got some women like that too. They want to smash. Mm-hmm. Some men, they genuinely want to get to know you. It's either one or two things. I want to genuinely get to know you or I just want to smash. One of them two. And I can't say I want to smash that like that or like, oh, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up.
But there are some women who want you to state your intentions in the beginning and let her decide whether or not she wants to deal with you or not. Because if you lead a woman on and have her think, because there are a lot of women who are out here dating with a purpose. They're looking for their husband. So if you coming at them like you genuinely interested in them and you trying to build something when all you want to do is smash, that leaves a woman bitter. that leaves them feeling like all, they're saying all dudes ain't shit or whatever. When sometimes honesty is the best way to do it. And sometimes it's not. But you just have to feel a person out.
For men, that's at the top of the checklist. Let's like get the if this okay, okay, boom, we can go further. I'm just being real.
If the coochie is okay, you can go further.
Uh-huh. Not even that. Man wanna know like what he finna deal with, like as far as that, if he finna be with a woman. A man really wanna know.
I can understand that, but okay, you get the coochie. Coochie is good. But then you realize she's dumb as fuck. What do you do?
Shit, I'ma deal with it. Deal with it. Try to. You're gonna try. You're gonna at least try. You're gonna at least try.
Oh no.
You're gonna at least try, man. I'm gonna try to make this work. Not even necessarily because of the coochie, because number one, you're attracted to that person. Like, okay, the coochie, okay, it's good, but I was already attracted to y'all. I see something else in y'all, like, so you try to go forward.
But she's dumb though. She like can't. I mean, she's all she good for is in the bed. So how do you build on that?
Gotta be good.
Because you're gonna be tired.
Gotta be good for some more than like in the bed. Exactly. It don't ain't gotta be necessarily like she got a job and she bringing in money. Like some men, they want a woman that can like pay all the bills, manage the house. Like they don't want to deal with this shit.
But you want to deal with someone who have common sense.
Yeah.
Common sense, like.
What about when you got somebody that got common sense, but they can't, the other part?
That's hard. Because sexual attraction is a major part of a relationship. That'll make or break. That will lead to motherfuckers to stepping outside. But I feel like, no, I ain't gonna say that because everybody's not teachable. And I feel like when we're grown, you should be past the teachable moment. Yeah, you tell a person what you like, what you don't like, because everybody is different. So you don't do the same shit with everybody. But if I have to like guide you like we're in kindergarten, that's a problem. We got a fucking problem. I don't like that.
That's the worst problem. That's the worst problem. We ain't talking about money and bills and marriage and kids, and we ain't talking about none of that. That gotta be right. Sex gotta match, and your agenda gotta match. Them two things don't match, it ain't gonna work.
Well, if that don't work,
you can try to make it, force it. Yeah, you can force it.
But
you can try to figure it out and try.
Work out. Trust me, I know.
Work.
Trust me, I know. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get irritated. And then somebody gonna get in your ear that's telling you the right shit, showing you the right shit. You'll be like, man, fuck that shit, and go that way. And then once you've experienced that person, you can't go back to what you were used to, which was trash. I call it BFI. BFI, waste management, trash. trash. But I mean, I don't know. What was the guide to what? What did you call that? What? Your little guide shit.
Oh, what it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The wife's package?
Yeah, the wife's package.
Yeah, that shit. Save that shit for your wife. Save it for your husband. The expensive shit. Might well.
Okay. Hey.
What really? Else?
All right. Let's get to some questions. Okay, so what are some relationship deal breakers?
We don't already went over the first one. That's the main one. That's the main one.
Not being compatible sexually.
Mm-hmm. Not working. Not having no kind of drive about yourself.
Okay.
That's a deal breaker. Motherfucker ain't getting
Well, if you got
money.
a bad hygiene, you gonna correct on that, or that's a deal breaker?
Some shit you can't. Some shit can't be fixed.
You know what is a pet peeve of mine? Men who use the restroom and don't wash their hands. I will listen to for the faucet, cause like the fuck, wash your hands.
Yep, and that's like doing it like that. He gonna get the point. You gonna break him, and he gonna understand when
But that's just common sense and
like, cause
hygiene.
like if you listening for the water to be running, he have no choice but to like clean it up.
Oh, cause I'll say, did you wash your hands?
Yeah, like so
I mean, like,
he
did
might
you
as
wash
well
your
just
hands?
do
I
it.
ain't no water.
Might as well just
I'm like,
do
yeah, I
it.
did it. Nigga, you ain't wash your hands.
Most men don't wash their hands.
Ew,
It's a bunch of men don't wash their hands.
It's a bunch of women too.
It's a bunch
okay?
of it go both ways.
Trust me, I know.
It go both ways.
I know. Okay. Can you love two people at the same time? Absolutely. Not being loved, but love two people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you can love multiple people because loving someone is totally different than being in love. And a lot of people don't know the difference.
I think you can be in love with two people at the same time.
For different reasons.
I mean, for whatever reason. What's them people that
a poly relationships?
Yeah, them poly people, they do it.
Poly people.
It's 3 people.
Poly people.
All 3 of them in love. So yeah, more than 2 people can be in love.
So how do you deal with that? You're not in a poly relationship, but you're in love with 2 different people. But they don't know that you're dealing with somebody else. You dealing with 2 people, but they don't know about each other. And you don't know how to let one of them go.
It happens. It's part of life. It happens.
How do you deal with that?
You can't pick because you're in love with both of them. It's hard to like pick. Both of them good. It's hard to pick.
But you're going to have to pick eventually. Because one going to want more of your time. How do you juggle that then?
In cases like that, I done seen like if I can't have both of y'all, I don't want neither one of y'all.
Okay, I can see. But are you going to just, at that point, sit down and talk to both of them and see if they cool with you being with both of them? And what if they're like, fuck no, you got to make a decision. They give you an ultimatum. What you going to do?
Try to pick the best one.
So how do you pick?
Just got to pick the best one. Who got the most qualities?
Good. We'll do 2 more questions. How do you handle disciplined kids who are not yours biologically?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a question from Mimi.
I'm going to tell you what my grandma told me from the beginning. If them kids ain't yours, don't put your hands on them.
But discipline don't necessarily mean physical.
Coming from where I come from, we whoop kids.
So how do you discipline them without whooping them? Okay.
You take where they got technology. Technology real strong, and kids are connected to technology. So you take their phones, take their PlayStations, take their laptops. You punish them through that. That's probably like the biggest punishment for a kid.
That's about it. That's about what you can do. Okay. Here's one. Why is the cheating rate for black men is 0% when these mofos have multiple baby mamas and children? What? The cheating rate is not 0% for black men. Okay. It's not 0%. All that Lil Duval and black men don't cheat shit. What? I'm listening.
You have to account. I think every man have to account for a certain amount of some women.
You have to account for a certain amount of women.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Like they say, it's a ratio to like it's supposed to be like 4 or 5 women to every man, right?
What's that? I thought it was 2, But
That's
I
in
don't
the
know.
dating scene. Just in the dating scene.
Even still, that doesn't mean that you have to cheat.
A,
Because there's a plethora of women. It's
a
hard for
single
you to
man that's
focus.
dating, he dating at least 4 women.
Well, you single. Single, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Single, you don't have to answer to nobody. If a motherfucker asks you what you doing, who you on the phone with, why? Because you don't have to answer to. Honestly, in relationships, some of that stuff you don't have to answer to either because you are not their property. They're not your mother. They're not your father. That's a whole nother subject. We can get into that.
In a relationship, if we shacking, we both live together. It's not very much room for
that's
cheating.
Different.
It's not a lot of room. You can cheat. It can happen. It's not a lot of room for it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you don't live together and y'all dating, y'all trying to get serious, you in your space and she in her space, it's plenty of room for cheating, and that happens.
But you're dating, so you're not in a relationship, so that's not cheating.
Now y'all in a relationship, y'all just don't live together.
Okay, so you're in a relationship, but you're in 2 different households. Okay, so you have to have some type of willpower, self-discipline to just be with one person. You can't do that?
A man gonna be a man. A man gonna be a man.
A man gonna be a man. You gonna leave it at that? A man gonna be a man. Last question. Let's see.
And not all men cheat.
I know.
Not all men cheat. But a man gonna be a man.
Let's see. Is marriage something you want or need to fulfill you?
It depends. It depends how you was raised.
But marriage doesn't equal happiness.
For some people, it's a tradition.
But here's the thing for me. If you are getting married just based off tradition and not because you truly see yourself spending the rest of your life with that person, it's doomed to fail. Because you get married for the wrong reasons. That don't make sense.
Some people actually know what they're getting themselves into when they marry somebody. And some people, they actually don't. But they do love that person. They don't really know what they getting themselves into when they marry a person.
Well, I mean, no one really knows because, especially if it's your first marriage, both of you are, you're continuing to grow and learn each other. You're going to have ups and downs and stuff like that. But if your goal is to get married because your mama got married, your grandma was married, your auntie is married, your sister got married, but you're not getting married because you truly love this person, in love with this person, want to share the rest of your life with that person.
That's
and all
why you
that
get
type
married.
of stuff. But no, some people get married for the wedding and not for the long haul, for what comes with being husband and wife. Because now a lot of people are quick to like, oh shit, jump ship. Okay, something going wrong right now. Okay, deuces. So it's different, but we also have to understand that even though our grandparents and parents may have been married for 30, 40, 50 years, their marriage wasn't perfect. I mean, come on now. Grandpa was doing some shit.
I need to be like real specific when I say married. Okay, we married, we have a house together, we married, we have an apartment together, we have one kid, we have a kid out of wedlock, we don't have kids, we bringing step kids into this, like it's so much.
Yeah, it's a lot. So
now, if you want to talk about the perfect marriage, just okay. I don't have no kids. You don't have no kids.
But that's still not a perfect marriage.
We finna. That's not perfect.
Traditional. But that's how you would want it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like you starting with no problems when you do it like that. No, okay. Issues.
Okay. So I'm gonna end it with this question. Do you think premarital counseling is necessary? And if so, would you go to a regular counselor or Christian counselor?
People that don't know nothing about marriage, like, you should be educated on everything. You finna get married, you need to know something about it. People that don't know nothing about it, that they was raised by a single mom, a single dad, yeah, they need marriage counseling. But you know, for the people that's getting married, that grew up in a healthy marriage, looking at their mama, looking at their daddy, their grandpa, and their grandma, you know, like seeing that stuff, they don't need much help. But like people that.
But what if, let's say, one person experienced that, the experience seeing healthy relationships, and the other person hasn't? You still need counseling.
Yeah, you do.
So, okay, so if you would like to see part 2 of me and Andre talking about relationships and that type of stuff, please leave a comment down below, like this video, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.